Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. On the hill here today, Sean Manaea.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. And a pitch. Outside, and we're underway from Queens. That one drifts inside. Close one doesn't get the call, and it's 3-0. The lefty fires. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Ryan Reynolds here. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
In the air, left side. Nimmo has it sized up. Squeezes it. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good, and they had a pair. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got home.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
One down, base is empty. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. This is Joey Bart.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
The 1-0. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
So first and second down, one out. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. It's in there. That's strike one. And a pitch. Strike two.
Protect yourself with two strikes.
So first and second with two outs. And now the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. That clips the corner. Traffic on the bases with two already in to score. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And a foul ball. And the pitch. That missed inside. And the count 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. Taylor going back on this one. And the track. Cannonball coming. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And on the mound now, Paul Steams.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up on this game.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. We talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Ball one, no strikes.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step movements.
Fastball for a strike.
Logan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
So now 3-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a go-up or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. First pitch misses. The wind of the pitch. And another ball.
2-0.
That one in triple digits.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
One out, bases empty. On the outside corner, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the righty deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Right-hander kicks, deals. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Tyler Falefa makes the grab. 2 down. Here's the Mets lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
2 out, space is empty. And a foul ball. Inside at 100. Now 1-2. Out of line, out towards center. Corrals it. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Mets. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Citi Field, all set for the start of the inning. And now, Brian Hayes. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say.
No, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
That one not close, and the count is 1-2. This one in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now it's the rookie first baseman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Base hit. So the Pirates' batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. A walk and a run scored his first time. Right through there for a strike. Oh, 2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The pitch. That just misses ball 1.
It's a good take.
And here comes. Foul ball still, 1-2 count. Snap to first. And he's backing easily. Man at first, 1 away. Not even close there. now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single.
Runner on the move. Fights it off. You'll see another. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Throw, and it gets away.
Nice line drive to the little side, headed out front, just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now here is Ryan Reynolds. Line drive, base hit right field. Around third. Got a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in.
Waste no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So first and second with one man gone. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's already homered in this game. Grounded ball here, rolls foul.
Well, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Bounce to third. Great stop from his knees. The throw over to McNeil.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dives to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. He was plunked at his first trip to the plate. That's off the mark, and that is ball one. And a good eye there.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. In comes the run from third, and it's 4-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way. You had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So 2 on with 2 away. Up next for the Pirates, Joey Bart. And he's already singled in this game. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. And another ball.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him. Outside.
Nick Gonzalez waiting for a turn at the plate. And he walked him. Bases full, 2 gone. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
little chopper rolls foul. Here comes a pitch. Missed with a changeup. 1-1. The pitch. Out to short. Lindor. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang, play on the inning. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 4 and the Mets nothing. And we're back. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Alonso, a slugging first baseman, 29 years old, and he's a 2-time home run derby champion. Ball 1, no strikes. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. Now pop up on the infield. Under it. And there's 1 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Jesse Winker stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Just missed. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carried. It's a ball. He'll touch them all. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 4-1.
It's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity. In this case, it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Out towards left center. Cruz heads towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. The Pirates leading by 3, bottom half of inning number 2. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Registers the punch out and hits 101. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Ryan De La Cruz. And he deals. That's outside, and that's ball one.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Now one close, rule the ball, and it's 2-0.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Now batting key Brian Hayes. Flied to right his first time. And that's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And now the lefty. Fall off foul. Kicks and deals. Up and in, and the count 1-2. De La Cruz on at first, nobody out. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around third, he scores, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Next is the speedy first baseman, 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far. Base knock right field. Here comes Hayes around third. He'll score. It's 6-1.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job.
Now it's the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Runner at first with no outs here. The shortstop takes the ball. Action in the Mets bullpen. Tyler McGill preparing to come on if needed. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the air, out towards left center. Nimmo makes the grab. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Now the left fielder, Brian Reynolds, 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Step off, throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Kicks and fires. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. O'Neill Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Two outs. And that one cutting but missing down low.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Here's a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 6 and the Mets 1. Back here in Queens, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. Line and pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Leadoff man on, it's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance beat, there's 1. Over to first, but he beats it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boo. The player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
The Pirates leading by 5 here in the last half of the 3rd. At the belt and fires. And they'll do it again. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Couldn't get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Man at first, Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Schemes, picks over, and he's back safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
The 0-1. Foul ball there. him out. That ends the inning. Mets lead 1. They trail it 6-1. On to the 4th. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Andrew McCutchen.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Now a screamer into the outfield, and no one can get there. Now he'll turn for second, in safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That's it for Sean Manaea, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Tyler McGill into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's Joey Bart now. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1. Rips one to right, and it goes just foul. Man at second. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Gonzalez in the box now. No balls and a strike. McCutchen leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit in the air, center field. Taylor moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. And he's swinging to miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Number 3. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They still lead it though, 6-1. Ready to go. And now it's Mark Vientos. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. A little bit high, and it's 1-0.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive, go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Late on that fastball.
1-1.
Base hit. So we're aboard to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
So man aboard. Here's Pete Alonso. That one at triple digits. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. And the 0-2. Way high.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And the righty deals. A punch out there, and that's the first out.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Winker batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Next pitch is outside. Left-hand hitter waits. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. And another ball. Swinging and trying deep right field. Dela Cruz ranging back. Oh, just shy of the wall.
Maybe cut that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And at first, here's Starling Marte. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. And a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
This one in the air, center field. Cruz moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Mets strand one. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back here at Citi Field, here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. McGill, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. McGill back to work. Ball one low.
You know, these Pirates really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes.
No strikes.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Number 28 in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. The 1-0. Foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one catches the zone. And the count 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. That one missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
He goes down looking. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next Pirate to hit. And that's outside. Hayes leads off first with one away. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And the pitch. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 on the way. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Once you get the ball over the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Ryan Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. That one pulled foul. One out. Runners at first and second. And there's a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two on, one out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the pitch.
Ball at him.
Runners at first and second with one gone at the top of the fifth. Lifted in the air down the left side, and a base hit coming home. He'll score easily, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Back-to-back singles, takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all you got to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that runner across.
So one out with two aboard. O'Neal Cruz digs in now, 1 for 3. That clips the zone. Strike one.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
Close but called a ball. And the count is 1-1. Runners at first and second with one gone. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Around third. He will score. It's 8-1.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced. runs through the entire swing and just logs that one into center.
So first and second with one gone. Next is the Pirates DH, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And a pitch. Just missed.
He's got a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Right-handed reliever. There's a strike at the knees. Pitch misses, and now 3-1. And a swing and a miss there. In the air, center field. Taylor ranging after it. Makes the catch. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. A strikeout and a walk. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1 for count.
One there. First and second, 2 down. Up the middle, Lindor. They get the force. They limit the damage here. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 8 and the Mets 1. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. The line of the pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants to run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
There's a strike. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. One, 2 now. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right through there, got him. And 1 out now.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Alvarez stands in now and watches strike 1. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. The pitch. And down 1 and 2. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
McNeil, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Count 1-0.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Cruz heads towards it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're through 5. It's the Pirates 8 and the Mets 1. Back here in Queens, start of the 6th, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Nick Gonzalez. McGill back to work. And that's down and away. And the pitch. That one misses. Ball 2. And a foul ball. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Ryan De La Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Slider misses outside. Gonzalez gets his lead at first, nobody out. He swings and fouls one off. In for a strike, 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up first base side. McNeil drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The first base number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Man at first, Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. And a foul ball. The Pirates up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And ball 1. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw, and they got him.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, you know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at-bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you've got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
High fly ball out to center field. Taylor moving under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Pirates 8 and the Mets 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
And downstairs.
One of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smacked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Nimmo in the box again, takes a strike.
One ball.
In the dirt. To second, but way too late, safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Here comes a pitch. And another ball. Ripped to short. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. One away, bottom of the 6th.
The third baseman, Vientos.
So digging in, Mark Vientos. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boo. Light tower power?
that's right. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one, you tip your cap.
And it's fouled away. Good eye in that spot. Here's a 2-2. That's outside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. One out and a runner at second.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And here it comes. Hit in the air, right field. De La Cruz has a beat on it, pulls it down, and there's two gone.
The first baseman.
Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. Strike on the inside corner. 1-1. Lindor stands at second with two gone. Fall off foul. Man on second, two down. That one popped up for no one. It gets through. Lindor zipping around third. He scores. It's 8-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Jesse Winker. And takes low for ball one.
Count 1-0.
The pitch. Down fly ball to right center. Cruz heads towards it. Nabs it, and that ends the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Pirates 8 and the Mets 2. Back here at Citi Field, and here's the first baseman, number 28.
The first baseman. Billy Cook.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. In the air out to center. Taylor moving under it. He makes the grab. 1 down.
Up next, the shortstop,
Isaiah Kiner Falefa, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch, not close. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Reed Garrett, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Ottavino getting loose as well. In there at the knees for a strike.
1-1.
Check swing, went around. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Stays alive. And a 1-2 again. Just missed. The Pirates up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Just a slow ground ball this time. And that's just foul. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's off the mark, and the count's full. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Righty delivers. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. That one fouled off. And the 0-1. And that one clips the corner.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Right down on strikes. It is a 3-up, 3-down inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They lead at 8-2. Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for New York, Starling Marte. The pitch. Not close with that one. And that's ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. David Bednar up and loosening in the pen. Machinsky getting cranked up as well. Next pitch is downstairs.
He hasn't wanted to challenge it. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Kicks and deals. They try to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that's in for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Kicks and fires. That one ripped, but foul. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a good eye there. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's 2 down.
The catcher, number 4.
Two outs, base is empty. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Right through there for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Lifted in the air, De La Cruz. Long run into the gap. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, the first reaction was bad, and it created the wrong angle. I think it was a catchable ball, but because he doesn't get a good read off the bat, turns it into a double.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Paul Skeens won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Bailey Falter.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Jeff McNeil stands in. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And a foul ball. The 1-1. Bounced up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. Around third. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores.
It's a round ball and picks up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch. Hammered on the line to the left, base hit. Throw in hurts the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Baseline drive to the full side right there. But he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. That one missed.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a lone relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And there's the strike. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Off the mark there. It's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. The tag is in there.
That's 3 singles in a row. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle and allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. This one in the air. Settles under it. Makes the catch, inning over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Pirates 8 and the Mets 4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Reed Garrett.
3-0.
And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
The center fielder.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And here it comes. That one misses, and that is ball 1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso. First out in the top of the 8th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew McCutcheon. It's 9-4.
Same first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the catcher, Joey Bart. First offering, and it just misses. Garrett, a 6'2 righty, 195 pounds, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Stanek, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Here's a 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And they'll do it again. Righty to the plate. And that's outside. The count now 2-2. And another ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Righty Right-hander kicks, deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Oh, a great back and forth in that at-bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Gonzalez, the next to hit, takes outside. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike. One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 8th. In the air to left center. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Man at first, Ryan De La Cruz, the next Pirate to hit.
Ryan De La Cruz.
And that one cutting but missing down low. And the righty deals. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Oh, he throws it away. First and second, 2 down. Keep Ryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. And there's the strike. The lead runner at second, De La Cruz at first, 2 out of the inning. Strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Right-handed reliever. That one not close. Now 1 and 2. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 9-4. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. The line to the pitch. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The lefty fires. Swings for the fastball up in the zone. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. David Bednar loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. And that one missing low.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And another ball. Here's a swing at the drive left field, and he knew it. And they cut into the lead. It's 9-5.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connected on pitches like that. And pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hayes makes the grab, one pitch and one out.
The right fielder, number 6,
Starling Marte up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. First pitch, and he just misses. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Righty reliever out of the pen, David Bednar.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Almost drove one out of here last time up, flied out to the warning track.
Close, but called the ball. 1-0.
1-0.
At the corners and 1 out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
And here is Francisco Alvarez. Right-hander deals. Foul ball there. Grounder might be 2. Off-balance feed, there's 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 9-5. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Adam Ottavino. And here's the first baseman.
The first baseman, Billy.
The pitch. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Back to the top of the lineup, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will hit next. Straight 1.
0-1.
Next offer in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Action in the Mets bullpen. Ryan Stanek getting loose out there. in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. Up towards right center field. It gets down a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's now 10-5. For the Pirates, Ryan Reynolds. Out of the zone and a cold strike.
Hold on, Miguel.
Tyler Falefa aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses. Ball one. Get into the outfield. Tyler Falefa around second, headed for third. Coming home. The relay to the plate. The tag, and he's safe.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Showing willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So up next, O'Neal Cruz. Line to left. Down. Play. Runner tags at second. Not in time. He's safe.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that's outside. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
At the belt and fires. Chopper right side. Throw home and beats it. 12-5 is our score.
Oh, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Ryan Stanton.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
One gone, runner at first. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Joey Bart. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, biting. You gotta remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
One now. That's inside.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Just missed. Foul ball. And a pitch. Up the middle. And base hit. McCutchen around second, heads for third. Not in time. He's safe. Stepping in, Nick Gonzalez. Base hit and a run in to score.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian De La Cruz. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Barton on second. Gonzalez at first. One gone. That missed by one. And a count even 1-1. Two on, one out. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Here comes a pitch. In the air out towards right center. Sizing this one up. Drops into the glove.
The third base, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. That one in triple digits. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Liner, base hit. Around third. 1 run is in. Now a relay to the plate. In there safely. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Gets the job done as he brings home the pair. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now the first baseman. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Two outs. That catches the zone for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Squeeze through that one, it's a strikeout. So in the end, 10 come to the plate, 6 of them come around to score. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Pirates on top, 15-5. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the ninth, and now it's going to be Jeff McNeil. The right-hander back to work. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. A 1-1. And another ball. And this is inside. And he deals. That catches the outside corner. And the count's full.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets to third. He's to first. One out, bottom of the ninth. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And the pitch. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out. Trying for two.
Got the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. It was so close to being in scoring position.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. They're down to their final strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable with the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The Mets down to their final strike. Slide, can't come up with it. And that extends the inning.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way. That's a team of back right there. Nice job of staying back there, letting the ball get deep.
And the batter now, Mark Vientos. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next pitch is outside. Righty delivers. In the dirt. No advance from the runner, but it's 3-0 now. See if he gives him anything to hit here. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the 3-1. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul.
3-2, 2-out runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch, and that one off the inside edge. You walked him. So 2 down, and next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. Scores to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 15-8.
versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? A really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Carmen Majinski.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now the DH, Jesse Winker. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Majinski is just 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got a ball game. And the Pirates take this one in a blowout.
Well, as much action as there was in this one, really impressive performance from the bats on the winning side. They gave up quite a few runs, but they still blew them out of the water. They have to be feeling pretty good about themselves offensively right now.
15-8 the final on this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time for ball game. 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.